My daughter Morgan basically grew up in the shop, and now she's working with me side by side.
First time I stepped foot in the shop, I was 4 years old. Since then, he's been teaching me.
Last thing you ever want to do is break something in the shop. Otherwise, Mad Dog will break your ass.
My dad's my hero.
It's more anti-hero, I think. And then there's Jake, Force Recon Marine.
You are looking at the host of a new show called Mad Dog Made on Discovery Channel. It premieres tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Arizona time. That is Morgan McClung. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate
so
it.
much for having me.
The star of this brand new show, who is going to be starring along with her dad. You may have heard his name, Kevin Mad Dog McClung. He is very well known for creating these customized weapons and tools for real-life heroes, U.S. Special Forces. You're talking about, you know, the FBI. So this is really exciting. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, and we've got to mention before we get into the show itself that you are an Arizona native.
I am.
Yeah, so welcome home.
Thank you.
What's it like to be back?
It's awesome. I mean, it's hot. but, you know, I grew up in Arizona, and this is where my dad started the company.
Right.
I mean, like, really got it going. He was in Arizona when he got the sole source justification steel attack, which is all like this knife here, except for this is an attack 2, which has the serrations. But
yes, she just walks around with a knife in the back of her pants. No big deal.
Well, if you're in the Mad Dog family, you've got a Mad Dog knife.
Well, tell me about the Mad Dog family, because you said you watched your dad build his business when you were here in Arizona. At what point did you decide, you know what, I really want to be a part of that?
There wasn't really an aha moment or anything like that. It was my whole life watching my dad and seeing him be a hero, not only to myself and my siblings and my family, but to the heroes from around the world. You know, Marine Force Recons, Navy SEALs, Army Rangers, police, firefighters, EMS, and, you know, even members of the Secret Service. I mean, his client list is extensive, but, you know, it's not just a client list. Those are his brothers. Those are his friends.
Right.
You know, true, dear, deep friends.
Yeah.
So he puts, you know, he's not going to put something in their hands that he feels that could endanger their lives or risk their lives by trying to use it and it failing, you know.
So he's helping real-life heroes save lives, essentially.
Oh, yeah, and not only that, but not put their own lives further at risk while they're trying to save others, you know.
So this show, you get to see 2 builds every single show. So tell me about the premiere episode. What will we see?
The first episode is going to be
kind of setting the stage.
Yeah, it's the first episode is what we call the can opener, but it's basically a new take on the jaws of life that's faster, easier, and a lot more effective to get someone out of a vehicle, especially if you're a one-man show.
Right.
Like the gentleman we built it for, he works in Jerome, and he is oftentimes dispatched, and he has to get to a scene by himself. So he doesn't have the time to wait for a whole crew to get there. So my dad and, you know, the Mad Dog team here, we've built him something that he can use on his own. And
it's really fascinating when you think about what you're going to see, and you're going to demonstrate just a little glimpse of what you might see
if I'm allowed
with a recurring episode. So yes, so show us what you're going to actually do in front of everybody.
Okay, so just a quick demonstration for the quality that my dad puts into everything that he does, everything that he builds. I've got a Mad Dog Panther here. This is a galvanized steel trash can. There's, you know, it's not paper or anything like that.
It's the real thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
And second part of that demonstration is I need someone hairy.
That's a serious knife, by the way. Oh, and there's a hairy man standing right off to the side. Oh. Oh my goodness. Wow. So what you're essentially showing is just how precise that is, right? That's amazing. Are you okay?
I'm doing good.
You okay?
I trust her.
So how much time and effort goes into something like this? From start to finish?
Well, the knives can take anywhere from 1 to a few months, depending on what it is. Especially the swords will take a lot longer. But the show extends far past the knives and the swords and the axes that he's been doing for over 30 years. You know, it's taken it past that into rediscovering tools and reinventing tools that, you know, people are already using or they haven't thought of, or even haven't even, you know, don't have the skills to make themselves. So, you know, these clients, these friends, these, you know, these American heroes will come to my dad, and then he turns them into superheroes, and, you know, we get to help them.
Just like you. It's really exciting. Yeah, I'm so excited for you. So again, it is called Mad Dog Made. It's on the Discovery Channel, and you can see the episodes also on the Discovery Channel website, or you can stream them on the app Discovery Go. But again, it premieres tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Arizona time. Thank you so much for being here. That was fun. Yeah, you're great. All right, coming up, if watching Morgan maybe wears you out a little bit, how about